So, today I want to talk about my first 2 months experience about working in the industry. Before I was working as a postdoctoral researcher in university, but then I found a job in California, in San Diego, which is outside San Diego. And then I moved to the therapeutic industry and I work as a research scientist in the lab. I think it's a perfect time to give a little bit like summary about what I learned and what I think about and what is the differences between my previous job and this job. So the first thing I want to talk about is the totally different pressure level between the academia and the industry. So let's say if the university academia level of pressure is 7, 8, 9 out of 10, which I think that's quite common if you're a PhD student or if you're a postdoctoral researcher or if you're a young faculty. But once I moved to the industry, suddenly I felt the drop of pressure level. It may be like 2, 3, or maybe 4 out of 10, and that is so less compared to my previous academia working experience. And I really felt so surprised that I don't need to think about my work after I arrive home, which is so different. Because when I was in academia, when I arrive home, there are plenty of things packed in my mind. I would think about, should I process my data at night? Should I write proposals? Should I write publication manuscript? Should I draw pictures for my publications? Or should I rate papers? Which paper I should rate tonight? Or is there any new research idea I should propose or think about? I don't let the work go, even if I would be at home. But now, as I'm working in the industry, it's still a lab, and I'm doing the kind of synthesis research thing in the lab for a company. However, there's no such worries about what shall I do tonight. And it was quite new when I first had that, and I was literally freaked out, like, what am I doing? Am I wasting my life, my time? Like, I don't need to think about what paper I should write tonight. I don't need to think about what program I should propose this week, this month. I don't have research data to process. I don't need to draw pictures for my research papers. And then what should I do? I freaked out at that moment because there's nothing in my mind what I should do. I'm not used to that, not at all. And then I had to call friends and say, oh, okay, I think I really feel like there is the empty space, the empty room in my life that I felt so lost for that emptiness. Of course, now I get used to that and I start to learn other things using that free time. But at first, that was totally a crazy thing for me.